Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good evening to all my fellow friends. Okay, today is our week 6 and today we have to discuss about our own commercialized video. And sorry, I forgot. This meeting is held at KAA. Okay, we continue with our discussion, which is we have to discuss for about 20 minutes about our short commercialized video for first and second team. So we need to discuss our own commercialized video. So we start for first one. Anyone who any idea want to discuss about his or her idea about the discussion video? Commercialize, anyone? Or let me begin my point first. Okay. Okay. My idea is someone will be poor guy and someone will be a rich guy, and there is a communication between two person, and suddenly these two person saw the rich guy give money to the poor guy, and the communication start with someone give the back expectation to the poor guy, and his friends support while giving a good point at the rich guy. But the situation of this story are flip over. You understand what I mean? The poor guy is a hardworking person who want to save his child from his sickness, and the rich guy is a robber who had been bullying, his activity just bad activities, robbery, bully a small person, give you money, so on. So my point is, don't judge a book by its cover. So don't give some back expectation for someone who you didn't know.
Okay, so the theme that you suggest is don't judge book by its cover.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I clarify something?
Okay.
The rich guy is bully the poor guy.
We flashback just for this two person communication. The first person speak about that poor guy. Poor guy bad. Okay, for example, this poor guy not working, although he is our God have given him good health, promise to work, but he go for it's a beggar. But you see, he has a beggar. He act as a beggar, but actually the life he just stressed from what we call searching money for his sickness daughter or his son, and then just suddenly sit over there and think, and suddenly a rich guy came and give him a money. So just for our expectation is a rich guy give money to a beggar, but from a beggar side, poor side and the rich side, he had their own story that we didn't know. So, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. That's my story. That's my point. Okay. Who else want to share his idea or her idea about our commercialized video? Hafizan? Okay.
I agree with the team proposed by Iskandar, which is don't judge the book by its cover. But I have another situation that will support the team. This situation is about the rich and the poor people. That we can say that most of people will assume being rich can give happiness, isn't it?
Right.
And being poor always in problems.
Yeah.
So by this situation, we can change the assumption by showing from the video that not all of the rich people having happiness, but sometimes in poor people also can have happiness and free from the problems and live in peaceful and so on. How about this?
Okay, that's a good point from Rizal. Just a simple point that we understand about poor guy and rich guy. Just a simple word from Hafizan. The good people doesn't have any time for their rich man. Okay, so others?
I would like to suggest my own theme, which is spend your money on your need only. The story is about poor people but live as a rich person. He or she spend too much money out of his need. At the end, he or she suffer. So that's all.
Okay, about rich and poor also.
No, only poor, but
He act like a rich.
like a rich person.
Okay, I see. Okay, yeah, another good point from Fana and others. Chong? Okay, Ridwan?
Okay, I have one idea about the same thing which is the Don't Judge a Book by its cover. And what my storyline is about a teacher and a student. Where the student is always late to come to school, and the teacher always give him some punishment. Then this situation keep always happen every day, and the teacher feel like want to investigate about the student. And what the teacher found that the student is having a really hard life. The student is live in what is that? Some poor village and far from the school. And yeah, really hard to go from his home to go to the school. It's really need something that I got that, because there is no way, no road for a vehicle to go through there, and he only can walk and something more hard lah to reach to the school, and that's make him always come late to the school. And the teacher after found that about this situation, and the teacher doesn't punish him anymore and give him support.
Okay, understand what point that Chong give to us, which is the teacher and students. Student who had hardness go to school and sometimes get late, and the teacher didn't know about his life and just give him punishment until the teachers know the truth of his life. Okay, so someone who had a point to share?
I just want to suggest an idea about the video. Okay, the point that I want to suggest is a video about the relationship of husband and wife, by which it also relates to Don't Judge a Book by its cover. Okay, basically this video is about a couple marriage of husband and wife, by which they look so happy. People around them think they live happily, but actually they do not. Maybe they face some troubles at the back, but people around them might think that they live happily just because of they pretend to stay in happiness. But in this video, maybe we can include at some point by which their problem by which they are not by which they are not live happily at some point and was found out by other people, other party in this video maybe.
Okay.
That's
Thanks, Liza, for her point about is okay. What I understand is life within husband and wife who had hardness to live in short of people who expect them always live happy ever after. Yeah. So, anyone want to add some point, or Amir, do you want to add something about this commercialized?
I have some idea, but something short story.
Okay, just explain please.
Okay, it's about the student. A student that cheat in the exam. Cheating. She was a doctor. He cheat during the exam. So every time he doing there, he cheat. She cheat. But after 5 years, he going to work. Then during at the surgery room, he can do nothing, and the patient died at the young age. That's because of he cheat in the exam and she know nothing. It's about something like what you do in young will go to the when you want to work, it will back to you.
Oh, I see. Wow. Good story.
Nice idea.
Nice idea from you. Okay. So, another 2% that we have to
Okay,
hear about.
I want to suggest. Okay, I think it's relate with the Don't Judge by a book by its cover, which the situation is when the bad person and kind person where the bad person helpful, very helpful people, but not sincerely, like just show off. Okay. Then one and the 1%, 10%, just very low profile, and not show off or what he or she want to have in front of people. Just I think it's like I just suggest that.
Yeah.
Very short story.
Yeah. It's very short story and a short
Short
point that
point.
we can understand from it.
Okay.
Okay.
But I think all can understand what I suggest.
Yeah. Really understand. Okay. Now we go to the last person in our group, which is Aini. So Aini.
Sorry, I'm having sore throat right now.
Okay.
But it out of the team, but my team is just social life.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is you want to meet someone that 5 years ago, and then when you meet them, but you are chat, you are not talking, you are ignore him. I just something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks Aini for your point. Okay. Now, this is the biggest the biggest decision that we have to make. Choose one of the video from our friend for us to think it details on the next week. So I start with Amir. Which video that you prefer among your friends that can we make a commercialized video, our own commercialized video?
I think it's you Iskandar, because the video is something like easy to do because it's the two situation with Paul and with this guy. So we can do at something shopping mall. Someone wear a beggar's clothes and someone wear a nice clothes. So it's easy to handle and easy to do.
Okay, thanks Amir for your point. Okay, now we move to Hafizan to give his opinion.
I agree with Amir ideas about the cheating exam because it is related with our student life and also showing to us about the effect of the cheating especially when we are working on the future.
Okay. Thanks, Hafizan, for your opinion. Now we move to Fakrul to give his
I
opinion.
think I choose the Hafizan video because the theme which is rich and poor people live in happiness or happiness. So I need to remind of us this video just 2 minutes, and then that. So we need to compress all the storyline to make up to 2 minutes video. So I think the easiest one is Hafizan videos.
Okay, thanks
It's
for
my opinion.
Okay, thanks Fakrul. Now we move to Ridwan.
I just want to say that to make a short video within 2 minutes, what we want to do, what we should do is do at the same area, one spot, and that will conclude all the video, all the scene, the plot, and all the scene until the end of the video. And what I can see from you all's suggestion, I think I like the most about the Hafizan ideas.
Okay, thanks Ridwan. Okay, now we move to Miza.
Okay, I do agree with Fakrul and also Ridwan. The video that I've chosen is suggested by Hafizan because I think the video suggested by him is actually easier to be conducted. As Ridwan said, we can conduct at the same place, same area, and as we know, the videos we only have to conduct a 2 minutes video. So I think the video suggested by Hafizan is a video that can be easily understand. Yeah.
Thanks Miza. Miza.
For me, I will choose Hafiza's video because nowadays you can see that I have a lot of friends who are very young. They seem happy, so I'm so jealous actually. But then think about it. Okay, to think about it, that maybe we assume that they are happy because they are posting happy pictures of them in Facebook, Insta, and things like that. But then maybe we can show that the struggle actually of being married. That's all.
Okay, thanks Miza. Fana?
Okay, I do support Hafizan's suggestion because it happened in our reality and it's easy to do the videos and it takes a few minutes. That's all. Nadia?
I also agree with what Miza suggested just now. I think the plot story is very easy and will give good benefit to viewers and easy to understand. Easy to understand by the viewers, all viewers.
Okay. Thanks. Aini?
And me, I prefer Hafizan idea because it's easy to produce and still in the limit of 2 minutes. Inshallah.
Okay, thanks Aini. So for me as a leader, I love all of you. I love all of your opinion. Okay, but I like the most is Hafizan point actually, because it is very simple point and very understanding that could give us a big impact for us just for 2 minutes video. So all of us decide for the next week we have to discuss detail about Hafizan's video. Agree?
Yes.
Okay. So we have 10 minutes left to discuss our second video. So anyone want to start our second video? Fakrul? You want to start?
I just want to suggest the theme of the second video about the unite.
Yeah.
Unite.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah. It's okay.
But the storyline I quite blur to find the storyline about the unite video.
Okay. Maybe Amir can give us ideas from the unite video.
I want to ask something. Unite is about the relationship,
Yeah.
every religions or race.
Yeah.
Friendship.
Could be family, could be friendship.
Relationship.
Friendship.
Oh,
Unite.
Village, family.
Can you suggest one idea?
I think I can.
Okay.
About the unity, we can do something like we use something idea about everyone has family, but after I think this how long need to for the next video?
Yeah,
Same.
same.
Same. I think this video is too long. Okay, it's about the family. Then we work, but we work to get the money, but we forget about the family. Okay, something like that. It's something. There are two scenes, let's say, in the work, in the office, and the family. But when we get the money, we forgot about the family. We have a lot of money, but we don't have a family.
Yeah.
We lost our family because of the money. That's the loss of unity. Something like the bad effect about the disadvantage of the unity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good point.
Very
It's a good point. So,
Yeah.
John, anyone? Anything that you want to add? Ridwan. I'm sorry. Okay, Ridwan.
I have one idea that same as Ami about the family, how to make family become happy. That what I want my storyline is there is two siblings, which is sister and brother, and the brother is the younger and the sister is the elder, and this sister is always taking care about her mother, and his younger brother was live at some cities that far away from the home, and this sister is work hard to manage for his mother life, to taking care of his mother life, and his younger brother just keep thinking about himself, how to get money, how to live in the cities. But this younger brother always come back home and asking for money from his mother. And what I want to point here, his sister actually give money to her mother to give to his younger brother. And in the meanwhile, the younger brother asking for money to do some business, a big business. And after this happened, after the mother give the money from his sister, and this younger brother become successful businessman. And what he done, he always complain about his sister, that his sister doesn't have much money, and doesn't know how to find money. But he doesn't know that his sister actually who give the money to him. And after he keep complaining about his sister, the mother just share to his younger brother that the money is from his sister.
Okay, thanks Ridwan. So the next we have to wait. We have to respect our Azan.
Okay, I want to suggest something. What about video about friendship? Like, setting is at the reunion. Each one of them meet again, and then they talk about high school memories. So that throughout the video we can show that even though that they are now busy and working and seldom meet, but they can be united with social gathering and social media. That's my suggestion.
Okay, thanks. Okay, I want to talk about this. So, did you realize for our discussion video on our selected commercialized video, do you think that all the commercialized video that have we choose, yeah, just like a sad story, emotional story, yeah, but it's the same theme that we bring from third week until now, and now we want to make our own video. We still have this emotional story that we want to bring. So why don't we produce something new about it? So, okay, for me, I want to make a big point about friendship, our friendship. So, without a friend, our life will become darker. So, we have to make a friend to color our life. So, for my plot is just like after final week, we have to discuss. Just one of the person have to wait the others to came, and the person just memorize for the first week until this week, and just explain about each character of ours. And then lastly, all the members will came one by one. So it will become, what we call it, some grateful for a person for being friend with these members. Just a good point that our life is not complete without friends.
So the bond that makes from the LAX program.
Yeah.
And this video is actually reflecting us back, and each of us, we actually competing each other.
Yeah. We are competing each other while we are doing in discussion, or we are doing in our media social like WhatsApp and FB. So we just, what we call that, we just show to the others group members, our LAX group members, that our bonding is much higher compared with us. Yeah, just want to make a point from this. And this video also is different from all our video that you are thinking. Is it correct?
Yeah, it's so sweet actually.
Okay, so lastly, just want to reconfirm for our second video. Just we will have to make our commercialized video from my idea, which is friendship of color of friendship. See, okay? Okay, nice. So for a conclusion, for our first video is about Hafizan's idea, which is a rich guy and the poor guy. Communication, don't judge a book by its cover. And for the second one is my idea, which is a color of friendship.
Okay.
So anything that you want to add before we close our discussion? Anything?
I would like to ask, what are we going to do next?
Okay, for the next week, we have to discuss a detail about our friend's idea, which is don't judge a book by its cover. We have to discuss the beginning, the climax, and also the ending of this story plot. And we have to discuss and we have to improve, actually we have to improve what we want to improve from this idea. I know all of you have an idea about this, right? Okay, so I will see you next week. So I hope that we meet again from this week. I think that's all for us. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.
Bye.
Bye.